Remember, the physical media will be with you, always. Hi everybody, and welcome to yet another video. Please do look at the screen, my dear friends, and welcome to European Lore, a channel of a humble European fella, a man who has devoted his entire personal and academic life to the finer things, to the greats of the fantasy genre and science fiction genre of the 20th century, as well as Old English literature and language, and that is why this channel is from a huge part devoted to defending these great stories against vile creatures of Amazon Prime Video, Disney, or those among us who claim to be one of us, but really aren't. But the matter of hand today is physical media. Please do get physical media each and every time you want to consume a product, as they say today. No, but really, look at the screen, please. Now, I have, of course, talked about this on my channel a couple of times already, and it has been reminded in my mind thanks to this little article from vulture.com, which is, an article to just have some article, I suppose, because it's really nothing in this particular case and in this particular context. It's about the fact that the extended version, the extended edition of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, disappeared from Max, or HBO Max, as it used to be, for a space of time, just for a little bit, as the article says, that it was there and then it wasn't on January the 1st and then now it's there again. However, it has happened multiple times that you have a streaming service or an electronic library of one sort or another, and then the thing that you get there, that you have there, and that you kind of count on is not there anymore. It has happened to me. I've got the HBO Max. I'm from the Czech Republic. I have no idea in what ways the content, I hate the word content, but in this case, it's really, you have to use that, right? It's the thing that is on your streaming service. So the content is there, and then it isn't. And I don't know in what ways it differs. The versions in the Czech Republic, the Central Europe, the heart of Europe, and then, more Western countries like the United States of America, for example. I am quite a huge fan of the Batman character, and I appreciate and love the Tim Burton movies. Although, of course, as we know, they're not very much accurate to the comic books themselves. Tim Burton has never been a fan, but it just is a fact that those films are extraordinarily great, and I grew up with them. So, but to the matter of hand, they are not there anymore. Now, fortunately, I have them on physical media. Just right now, I'm looking at the DVD collection of the old Batman films. I have them, so it's not that much of a problem. But if you only rely on streaming services, and if you only rely on those electronic versions of what have you, films, music, video games, you can get PlayStation and Xbox, I believe, as well, in only digital versions, which means that you have the little box on your table or next to your television, but there is no slot for those CDs or Blu-rays, and you just have to download those video games into your system. And I think that it has happened before that one owner or another, they just deleted the content from their library and not giving the customers their money back. And so this is the danger of the digital era of our day and age. Whereas if you have those CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, what have you, if you've got the player to play it on, if you take care of it, maybe have some spare one, because things break, we know that. If you take good care of those DVDs and those CDs, you have it forever. Nobody can take it from you. The same can be said about books. Now, I couldn't even approach digital books. I know that there are many people who are in favor of digital books. It's more comfortable for them to get an e-reader or, Kindle thingy. You can have like 1,000 books just, in your pocket, which I do admit it can come in handy. However, there is nothing, my dear friends, that could even remotely compare to a book being in your hand, a paper book, and the smell of those pages, you just turning the book. I am now, as of making of this video, rereading The Dune by Frank Herbert, and I am having a blast. Of course, I have a hardback, and so not only is it, more pleasing for the eye and more pleasing to the touch, but it is also yours. Nobody can take it from you. Of course, you can there is an alternative, yes. You can download those things to some sort of external hard drive, can you? Somewhere where it is not online. So that is another, type of thing that you can do. But specifically as far as books are concerned, I do suggest you get physical books. You don't even need electricity to enjoy physical books, unless you wanted to read at night and you don't have any candles and it's dark, and if there is no electricity, I'm afraid you're not going to see much. But in this case, you can wait until the dawn, so you can still enjoy paper books. And so, I am laughing at it. Of course, I am this very quirky, very eccentric Central European here, but this is a very serious matter here. And there is another thing. There's one more thing. And it's all the censorship that is being done today. It has been recorded. I think I have got some videos on my channel about that as well. That things have been deleted from films. Things have been omitted from films. And films have been altogether deleted from streaming services, just because they are apparently, according to those corporations, not suitable for modern audiences. Whatever that means. Well, of course, that means that they might have used a sentence or a word that is an absolutely normal and ordinary word or a sentence, but in the eyes of today's wackos, it is not. And so, this is what I suggest. I couldn't live without physical media. I couldn't live without having books on my shelves. I couldn't really imagine not having my favorite films and TV shows on Blu-rays or DVDs. And then, now, the only thing that remains, of course, is for you, my dear friends, my colleagues, my fellow fantasy aficionados and fellow geeks and nerds, to tell me what you think. Tell me in the comments down below. I appreciate and love each and every single comment. I try to find time to answer all of them, or as many as I can. I don't manage every time, because I've got life, but I will try. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching, and namaste.